What's up, guys? I'm sitting outside of Jacked Fitness getting ready to get a lift in. I was getting some comments from people saying, yeah, all the videos are nice, but we want more workout videos. So I figure now that I'm like 5 weeks into my cut, it's time to bust out the tank top, get in there and do a little workout. I think today falls on shoulder day, so we're gonna hit some shoulders, maybe something else, not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. Gym looks a little crowded, but we're gonna try to get in here and get a good film session. Anyways, if it's too packed, I won't be able to actually do like talk as much because they have the music cranked up, but I'm gonna try to do some commentary afterwards that I can put over top of it, let you know why I'm doing what I'm doing and, you know, the exercises, stuff like that. So it should be a good time. Let's get to it.
And here we are at Jacked Fitness. There were a few people in here training today, so I decided to take the first part of my workout outside. It was a beautiful day, so gonna soak up some of that sun. God knows I could use it. Okay, so we're hitting shoulders today, as I already mentioned. I'm starting off with some side lateral raises. Now, these side laterals are great mass builders for the shoulders, really help to give you that 3D V-taper look that a lot of people that lift aspire to. So mine could still use some work, but I feel like, you know, incorporating some of these exercises has helped me out a ton. I am supersetting the side raises with double arm front raises. Now, some people like to do the single arms, but I personally love to do the double arms with the rocking motion. I get a way better pump and a way better burn after performing these. So everybody, you got to find what works for you, but those particularly work for me. Now, if you see the weights, I'm not going too heavy on these. I find that the best growth I've gotten with my shoulders is when I quit trying to pick up the heavy weight and I focused more on less rest between sets and more volume. So I'm hitting these for 12 and 12 typically, or sometimes 15 on the supersets. As I get to the end, this is my final set here. I might taper down a little bit, but as you can see, that is hurting me looking at my face. So really great exercise here. I recommend trying it on your next shoulder session. Alright, at this point, putting the weights down, I'm going to probably hit you with a smile. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to move this workout inside. And what we're going to do is we're going to do standing shoulder press with a barbell. So I don't put a lot of weight on this. I got a 25 on each side. That's only 95 pounds. And I don't really go the full range of motion at the top of the exercise. For me personally, I have had a bad shoulder since I started lifting. I dislocated it about a year ago, and it makes, especially overhead shoulder press, these exercises seem to aggravate it the most. So I like to go light and mainly just work on that pump, mainly work on getting some volume work in. So I'm going to superset this, and I'm going to get some dumbbells, and I'm doing bent over flies, rear delt flies specifically, and these really target the back of your shoulder. A lot of people that are doing shoulders are neglecting their rear delts, and that's what helps give you that rounded cap shoulder pad look. So I like to hit these. Once again, if you note the dumbbells, they are not very heavy, and that is because I like to work on the volume with these. I like to go get that stretch, get the blood there in the muscle, and really, now that I'm cutting, I prefer to do volume over, smaller reps and really working on mass. See, now you notice I have no weight on the bar. This is my final set, and what I like to do sometimes on the fourth set of these supersets is really drop the weight down, focus mainly on just going for reps and really just kind of exhausting and burning out the muscle. So that's what I'm doing right here. Don't underestimate the power of performing a burnout if you're looking to grow and really thicken your muscles. A muscle maturity, the more you lift it over the years, it'll give it that thicker, denser look and really work on strengthening those muscle fibers and giving you just a better, well-rounded physique. So, and then I'm also, coming in again, hitting these. The weight stays about the same on these because the weight's very easily managed in the first place. So, just going to hit these and work on going all the way back. Can definitely see the delts working right there. And I think this will wrap this up. There we go, smiling, flexing. Now we are transitioning to another superset, and this is front barbell upright rows, but I tend to do mine a little differently than some other people do. I like to kind of bring the bar farther out in front of me instead of straight up to my chin, as this kind of works the front of my delt. And I feel like I get a better pump personally from this. Like I said, you got to figure out what works for you. And then I am transitioning now into car drivers. If you've never done these, you just get a lighter style dumbbell, and literally it's like a steering wheel, left, right, left, right, left, right. These are great by themselves, but are really great as the second exercise in a superset. So performing these will really help with growth and really help with beating your shoulders up while you're in the gym. Nice. So hitting it again, this is going to be I can't remember which set this was, but as you can see, it gets a little more difficult to manage that weight as I'm going, but you got to push through the pain, keep going, because the results pay off. As you can see, there's some people in here, so you know, you try filming a video while there's people in here. They're just looking at you like, what is this guy doing? Because I don't normally go to this gym. Normally I train at another one, but this gym's kind enough to let me shoot videos here, so I am making the most of it. But as you can see, finishing up with these car drivers, and there we go, making the most of it. Okay, now this is something you rarely see. Watch closely at what I'm doing. Take note, I am re-racking weights. So this is the act of taking the weights you just used and putting them back in their respective places. So I highly recommend you start doing this. It can only help with your gains, and you'll make some more friends. There you go. And yeah, had to hit the camera person. Okay, now we're moving on to the next superset, and what we're doing here is side lateral raises again, but I like to do these seated. And at the top, I like to try to squeeze and kind of float there at the top for a little bit, as long as I'm able to. It may not look like that, but I really do try when I get to the top to kind of hold it and squeeze it for a little bit longer. You'd be surprised what that quarter of a second or however long you can hold it up there can do for you in regards to giving you that burn and really building that muscle. Now, I'm supersetting this with front plate raises. At this point, my shoulders are pretty much destroyed, but you know, pushing through that pain is really what's going to give you that shoulder growth, and it's what helps me out a lot as I have matured over the years with lifting. So I think I dropped the weight for this set, and we are going, like I said, trying to squeeze at the top with this exercise, really getting in there with the camera on them shoulders. Okay, so really trying to squeeze at the top. There we go, holding it. Now these are really for finishing up your supersets with. These front plate raises are really good for working the front of your shoulder and just overall building that definition that everybody wants. I would say shoulders are probably the most idolized muscle on the body when you're looking at a full, like, shirtless physique. I think you know, delts really help to set off a physique, so just be sure to do the right exercises, hit them with intensity, and you should be good to go for the beach this summer. Okay, transitioning now, we are doing cable lateral raises. I'm not supersetting at this point. We did 4 superset exercises, so boom, tricky angles, huh? And we are just sitting here. I'm kind of going to do a couple more exercises to just burn out the rest of my shoulders, really make sure that I hit them adequately enough. So switching arms here. I don't go super heavy. You can kind of see the weight over there. I like to keep this pretty light, focus mainly on getting my form down, getting that stretch, getting that burn, and seems to pay off for me. So next time you do these, don't put too much weight on. Just try to go for reps and try to keep your form pretty clean. Mirror flex, alert. Okay, same thing here again. Gonna do more of these. I like to usually hold on to something. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't. Okay, going up into the side. Now, as I get leaner, my shoulders aren't looking too bad right now. As I get leaner, you'll really start to see the striations and the development in them. But at this point in the game, I'm just really starting to kind of reach that. I'm getting closer to single-digit body fat at this point with visible abs. So shoulders are one of those things. Once I get really lean, I am absolutely love training them because you can just see everything in them. Okay, there we go. Bingo. Finish those off. Now we are going to walk over and do a little weigh-in. So I have shoes on. I think I weighed 184, 185 this morning, but I've drank and ate a little bit. So 189 with shoes. I'll take it. Okay, moving over to this machine. This is going to be my final shoulder exercise. I love this for the rear delts. Like I said, you want to make sure you're hitting every part of your shoulder with all the exercises you were doing. So it's going to be my final rear delt finisher. Now look, make sure when you do these, you're going all the way forward and all the way back. You're working on that squeeze at the back. This is going to give you that full rounded look that a lot of people are aspiring to when it comes to working your shoulders out. So going in here now, I'm drop setting these. So instead of supersets, it's a drop set. So I go with a heavier weight, and then I'm going to go down and really just kind of go to failure with a lighter weight. And really just, since it's the final exercise, we're working on making sure we completed our mission of destroying our shoulders, which I believe I did achieve on this day. So, and don't worry about the funny faces that I make. If you're going to make funny faces if you're getting a good workout. Okay, watch my hand placement here. Boom. You can switch your hand placement up, and you're still going to work the same muscle, but you're going to work it slightly differently, which is another key to growth. If you do the same thing over and over again, your body's going to adapt. Doing minor changes like this, like little tweaks, hacks like this is what's going to keep that growth and those gains growing optimally moving forward. So switching this up, and once again we are going to do another drop set. So boom, going down here for the weight, coming back, There we go. Same hand placement. This is really hurting me here. This was my final set. So as you can see, pretty agonizing in my face, unless if you can't tell by my expressions. But we're finishing strong with this exercise. I had fun doing this commentary, guys. All right, guys. I just finished shooting that workout video. You probably seen me doing shoulders. Hope you like the commentary. I'm gonna try to go in. Gym was a little crowded, so it made it a little tougher to talk to the camera, but it's also my first time doing it. So I want you to let me know what you think. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little physique update right now. Let's spin this camera around. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, abs are starting to come in a lot nicer. I'm still carrying some fat, but not too much. I still don't have like the abs if I don't flex, but when I flex, you can see them. So chest, shoulders are feeling pretty good. Everything's getting overall leaner. Traps are looking better. Arms, not too bad. So see how the legs look. Not the biggest legs in the world, but they are a work in progress. Yeah, so physique. I wonder if But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like my videos, guys. Helps me out a ton. Go down through, watch my other videos, check out my other content. So more workout videos come in now that I know that that's what some people want, and I actually enjoyed shooting it. So hopefully next time I can do a little more like commentary as I as I do the workouts. But I'm gonna see how this one goes. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought of the video. Room for future videos, and ideas, all that good stuff. So anyways, guys, I will talk to you later. You guys have a good day. Kill your workouts, kill your diet, and be better today than you were yesterday. See you guys.
All right, had a little unexpected detour. We came to have a post-workout meal after that workout, and I got grilled chicken, I got extra romaine lettuce, we got mushrooms and hot peppers with 3 eggs. So this is about to be amazing. I just want to show you that, and I'm drinking water with lemon, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and I will talk to you guys soon. See ya.